Welcome to the Den, the Dark Entertainment Network. I'm the Gothic Rose, and you can find me live on TikTok every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And be sure to catch up on Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Music. There is also the Welcome to the Den podcast blog on WordPress. And if you have a terrifying tale you'd like to share, please email me at welcometothedenpodcast@gmail.com. But now let's get to the fresh hell of the day on the Daily Dive in 5. Well, we'll start with the news that the Supreme Court has upheld Congress's law to ban TikTok, and despite President Biden giving TikTok a 36-hour extension past the January 19th deadline, thus handing it over to Donald Trump, reports coming out of San Francisco from TikTok employees are saying that TikTok plans to go dark at midnight on Saturday. So I suggest following your favorite creators and all your friends elsewhere. I knew it was going to happen. I did not have high hopes for TikTok. But with that, Donald Trump's inauguration has to be moved indoors due to the extreme cold weather that's coming in. This ceremony will now take place at the Capitol Rotunda, right inside there, with a live viewing and a celebration filled with oligarchs. I, for one, have zero interest in that. But I will be reading about it and looking at some videos maybe later on, but I am not giving him the ratings he so desires. Now, of course, Elon Musk will be there, but he's embroiled in a scandal involving whistleblower Osman Gold at the explosion of SpaceX Starship rocket. So Elon's leaked DMs with Osman Gold is leading to backlash and accusations of trying to silence the streamer, but the Starship rocket just exploded during a test flight, with Elon Musk attributing to the failure to a propellant leak, which is pretty much similar to the O-ring that was shrunk during the Challenger explosion disaster back in 1986. So I guess Elon is his own PR, and this was his spin on it from SpaceX on X. Starship experienced a rapid, unscheduled disassembly during its ascent burn. Teams will continue to review data from today's flight test to better understand root cause. With a test like this, success comes from what we learn, and today's flight will help us improve Starship's reliability. Yeah, it exploded, dude. You can consciously uncouple all you want from your explosion, but it's an explosion. But because he can't admit anything is ever wrong, ever, and he has to be in charge of everything, this Doge and, of course, Walmart and Amazon are pushing to end remote work. Amazon is citing an office-centric culture. That is their baseline. And this is leading to mass departures of really high-earning and skilled workers who really actually do much better working from home. And I don't think that there's a problem with that. You shouldn't tell people how they should work. Some people excel at home and some people excel in a workplace. There should be absolutely no major problems with this. But of course there is, because these billionaires can't just have their billions of dollars and go enjoy their lives. They have to control ours. Now, meanwhile, Mayor Eric Adams, he's facing so much right now. So many of his NYPD higher ups are resigning for this sex for overtime scandal, and he has just dropped in popularity. I mean, people hated him because of the rats that they said were the size of a size 8 croc, and you see the rats taking pizza down the steps of a subway or disappearing into the cracks of a sidewalk. And Curtis Sliwa, who is head of the Guardian Angels, who ran against Adams in the mayoral race but lost, says that he's bringing back the Guardian Angels to work on the subways. Adams has told him to stand back a little bit, but here's the deal. I have had the guardian angels on the subway late at night, and they have been the biggest source of relief because a man's comfort is nothing compared to a woman's safety, in my opinion. And Eric Adams, the bad boy of politics, who also gave P. Diddy the key to the city, yeah, he's actually losing in the polls to former Governor Andrew Cuomo. He's leading by like 20 points in this like potential race here that's coming up, and it's pretty amazing. So with that, let me know what you think of all the crazy news going on in New York City, in Washington DC, in the world. Thank you for joining me on this daily dive in 5 in the den.